Hey, so in this video, after trying out a lot of different VPNs, I'm going to give you my take on what I feel are the best VPNs currently available on the market. And coming in at number 1 would be ExpressVPN. And there's a few reasons why I feel this is currently the best VPN out there. Firstly is its simplicity. It's just really easy and pretty fun to use. All you have to do is click on this location bar, pick one of their locations, and then click on the big button and you're connected. It usually just takes a second or two to connect, and that's it. And you also have the shortcut bar that you can customize, so you can set it up for your favorite shortcuts and just go directly to the website that you want. Of course, it comes with the main features that you would expect from a VPN, such as a kill switch and split tunneling. They also have a really fast protocol called Lightway UDP, which they built themselves, and it also has a built-in ad blocker that you can activate right here. Besides for the app itself, ExpressVPN has a reputation for its security audits. They have done more security and privacy audits than any VPN currently on the market, and a lot of these are verifying their no logs policy. Basically, their policy that they don't keep any user data local on their own servers. So they've had several different outside independent third-party companies checking and verifying that they really don't keep any personal information about their users. So if any government or other agency would ever try to get that information, they just wouldn't have it. And they even list on their website over here in their transparency report how many requests they've had from government and law enforcement agencies for this information. And to top it all off, they even have a bug bounty program where they give rewards to people who can find vulnerabilities in their system. So overall, I find ExpressVPN to be very trustworthy and very safe when it comes to protecting my data and keeping my identity private, and it also just works really well. It's really fast and has stable and reliable connections. You can use it for streaming, gaming, and torrenting, and you shouldn't have any problems at all. And by the way, if you want to try out Express or any of the other VPNs I'm going to mention, I'll be sure to have some useful links for you in the description below. Moving on, my next recommendation would be NordVPN. This VPN is also one of my personal favorites. I love this map interface where you can just pick a different server from one of these locations, but really where NordVPN shines, in my opinion, is the amount of features that they offer. Over here on the left side panel, you have double VPN, so you can connect to 2 different servers before you get to your final location, so that makes it nearly impossible for anybody to track you down and find out your identity. They also have obfuscated servers, which hide the fact that you're using a VPN. So if you're going to a website which may try to detect VPN traffic, then using an obfuscated server can hide that and make it seem as if you are not even using a VPN at all. They also have an onion over VPN, which first connects you to a VPN and then connects you up to the onion network, so you can actually use NordVPN in order to connect to the dark web, and you don't even need the Tor browser. You can do it with any regular browser such as Chrome or Firefox if you're using NordVPN. And lastly, they have P2P servers, which are special servers for torrenting that will get you fast speeds while at the same time keeping all of your personal information safe, which if you're torrenting is something that you definitely want to do, because the way torrenting naturally works is that a lot of your information is going to be shared with other computers in the network. So having a VPN, especially one with optimized servers, is something that can be really important if you're going to be torrenting. And lastly, one feature that's unique to NordVPN, which a lot of people find very useful, is their Meshnet feature, which allows you to set up a remote desktop connection using the VPN. So for people who work remotely and you want to set up a remote desktop connection to your work computer and you want to keep that connection safe from any potential data breaches or data leaks, then having NordVPN with the Meshnet feature can accomplish that. And my number 3 pick in terms of best VPNs is going to be Surfshark. This is definitely the best budget option out there. In terms of the amount of features that you're going to get at this price point, it's pretty unbeatable on the market right now. This is a VPN that is really just top of the line, and a lot of the features here are pretty advanced for what you would generally get at this price point. For example, you can get a static IP, which will basically give you the same IP address every time you connect up to one of these servers, which can really help if you're trying to avoid a lot of those annoying reCAPTCHA verifications. And this is a feature that you won't find in NordVPN or Express. So overall, those would be my top 3 recommendations. Coming in number 1 would be ExpressVPN, then NordVPN, and then Surfshark. Now, if you want to find out more about any of these 3 and get a full in-depth review, I'll be sure to leave a link in the description, and I'll also leave you some discount links that will save you some extra money if you want to try any of these out. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.